Hi, my name is Janusz Franco Barraza. So I'm a research associate here at the Cookerman Lab. Today we are very grateful with your foundation because this amazing gift is really gonna help us to continue researching pancreatic cancer, which is one of the most deadly cancers that are right now around the world. So it's very interesting that with this type of philanthropy, so we not only get access to some funds that can help us to continue researching, but also put us closer with the real people who could be benefit from this research. It's not only to make great discoveries, but it's mostly to have an impact on the patients that are the ones really suffering from these diseases. We are very grateful to the Pancreatic Cancer Cure Foundation for the amazing gift that they are giving us today, because we believe that we could really make a change in the fate of these patients. With this gift, we're gonna be able to continue doing the main research that we are focused on the lab, that is trying to understand how the tissue that is surrounding the tumor, the tissue that is non-cancerous, call it stroma, is helping the tumor to grow. So what we have seen in the past few years is that this stroma, this healthy tissue, or I should say this non-cancerous tissue, is providing nutrients to the cancer cells in a way that some proteins are needed for this, some proteins that normally are not expressed in the pancreatic tissue when it's a healthy organ. So the findings that we have discovered have prompted us to look more careful at these interactions between the host and the cancer. But not only for the curiosity of how is this happening, most important, to be able to predict how patients that are going after surgery, how they will react to the therapeutics that they are receiving. Because if we can start noticing that the stroma is starting to produce less and less of these proteins that we are studying, so then if there is any chance that some tumor could be left, could not survive this environment, because now this cancer is not being supported. Besides that, it's very important, and this is a very exciting field that we are now pursuing, is not only using the presence of these proteins as biomarkers, but also as targets to definitely provide some therapy that, in conjunction with the chemotherapy or radiotherapy that these patients are receiving, so now we can attack the tumor from two fronts. So directly the tumor, but also all the nutrition provisions that could receive. So this is why this looks very promising, and we are in the way that we can now, with this donation, we could pursue this research in deep.
My name is Tony Seigan. I'm Vice President of the Board of the Pancreatic Cancer Cure Foundation. Today we are delighted to start a relationship with the Fox Chase Cancer Center to help fund pancreatic cancer research. We understand that pancreatic cancer research is one of the least funded of the major cancers. It's also one of the most deadly of the major cancers. So funding from organizations like ours, grassroots funding, is absolutely essential in order to keep the early research going, the conceptual research, the translational research, all of those things that are absolutely essential in the fight against pancreatic cancer. Fox Chase is participating in that research, and we're absolutely honored to support them in their efforts. We have been raising funds for pancreatic cancer research and compassionate care since our first event in 2015. And since 2015, we've been able to donate more than $260,000 towards research and compassionate care. Most of our money goes towards research, and we direct it towards translational and conceptual research, and about 20% of our funding goes towards compassionate care at various institutions. We started raising money for pancreatic cancer research when our sister, I come from a large family, one of 11 children, and our sister was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer at the age of 49. And she fought that cancer for 3 years, and in the process, we learned much about pancreatic cancer. We learned how underfunded the research was relative to other major cancers. We understood and we learned the horrifying statistics of this particular cancer. All cancers are horrible. This one is particularly horrible. So in the process of her battle, those are the things that we learned, and we all felt compelled as a family. We felt compelled to do something, and that something ended up being a first event in 2015, Amy's Ride, Run, Walk against pancreatic cancer. And the event was successful. We were able to raise quite a bit of money through the generosity of many people, and we decided to sustain the effort. So since 2015, we've been holding events, and in 2017, we formally formed the Pancreatic Cancer Cure Foundation to allow us a sustainable organization to help raise money and support the fight against pancreatic cancer.